My name is Chris Bayless. I live in the Marina with my wife. We purchased a property in the middle of 2021 and engaged with contractors in the fall of 2021, ultimately deciding to work with Infinity Construction in October of 2021. Our project with Infinity Construction lasted close to 6 months, and we moved into our property in March of 2021 and have enjoyed living there, and particularly with the updated property with all the work of Infinity Construction. So the two main reasons that we initially went with Infinity Construction, I would say, were professionalism and price. When we reached out to Infinity Construction, they were incredibly responsive, coming to look at the property, the day after. They showed up on time, and of the 8 to 10 contractors that we looked at, it was certainly the most thorough review of the property, which was then accompanied by a very thorough price estimate. We found that estimate to be a very fair price. Like I said, it was incredibly detailed and thoughtful, and gave us conviction that the price that was stated in the estimate would actually be a reasonable estimate of what the entailed price. Then during the negotiations, Infinity Construction was always very professional in terms of nailing the final contract. And so it was sort of a no-brainer to decide them, particularly some of the positive feedback we heard from other customers. When the dust finally settled on the project, I think we were extremely pleased with how it ended up. The project did finish on budget, which was certainly a relief. We found that the quality of the construction and the work was very high. And in the few instances where we noticed that things were not up to snuff and needed to be fixed, Infinity Construction was always ready to make the fix on a moment's notice, and ultimately brought everything up to the quality that we were expecting going into the project. Communication was solid throughout. We had a clear view in terms of the work that was being done, and found their use of technology to be certainly a value add. I would also call out that there were several things that were frankly unexpected that were real value adds of Infinity Construction during the process. The project manager that we worked with had some incredibly valuable suggestions to actually improve our project, which we ultimately adopted and are extremely happy with the actual redesigned layout of the property. We also found that Infinity Construction was very helpful in navigating the permit process. And finally, Infinity Construction was very helpful in actually negotiating discounts with other suppliers, which actually helped bring the cost down on certain other parts of the project. So we certainly would actually look to use Infinity Construction again for future projects and are extremely satisfied.